Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Drew. The newest indictment against former President Trump has been unsealed. We have learned he's facing 37 felony counts over alleged mishandling of classified documents. The special counsel just told us why he thinks this case is so important.
Our laws that protect national defense information are critical for the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
All right, Kimberly Gill joins us now to talk a little bit more about the very latest information. Kim.
Yeah, hi Karen, good afternoon to you. We know a lot more about this indictment than we did just a few hours ago. The documents show new details on exactly how prosecutors allege the former president mishandled very sensitive information. The 49-page charging document paints a damning portrait of how Trump treated classified information. Of course, the allegations still, though, need to be proved in court. There's an accusation the former president shared a classified map related to a military operation. The indictment accuses him of willfully defying Justice Department demands to return documents he had taken from the White House. We've learned one of Trump's aides, Walt Nauta, is now charged. Prosecutors say he was seen on surveillance video removing boxes from Mar-a-Lago. One startling claim says classified documents were kept in a bathroom, shower, a ballroom, and other rooms all over his Florida home. The indictment includes several stills showing documents scattered throughout the former president's home. We just got this video into the newsroom that you're seeing here. Former President Trump was denying any wrongdoing even before the indictment was unsealed. The special counsel spoke very briefly and did not take questions, but he's trying to persuade the public this is not about politics.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone. Applying those laws, collecting facts, that's what determines the outcome of an investigation. Nothing more and nothing less.
So I just want to tell you, I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong. And we will fight this out just like we've been fighting for 7 years. It would be wonderful if we could devote our full time to making America great again.
And some of the counts facing former president carry stiff penalties with maximum sentences of 20 years each. You'll also want to remember President Biden is facing special counsel investigation too over his own troubles with classified documents as well. That investigation is ongoing. We'll have more on all of this, of course, when you join us for Local 4 News at 5.
Yeah, it's all coming in. We're also hearing from his former Vice President Mike Pence, who obviously was his former boss. And he's talking today. He seemed to give some mixed messages before he heard the new details.
First, let me be clear. No one is above the law. I had hoped the Department of Justice would see its way clear to resolve these issues with the former president without moving forward with charges. And I'm deeply troubled to see this indictment move forward.
Right now, NBC News is also working this story on the new Trump indictment. The judge in the case is the same judge who favored Trump with previous rulings. Lester Holt will have much more on all of this at 6:30 on Nightly News.